Oh my God.
Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. A quick thank you to everybody who subscribed to this channel. We're almost at 30,000 subscribers. And if you are listening to this video for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Yes, guys, so today we're here to talk about what the People's National Party can take and learn from the Jamaica Labour Party's internal election that just concluded. If you've been following the news cycle, you would have heard by now that the Jamaica Labour Party delegates chose Mr. Garfield James to represent the party in Western Westmoreland in the next general election. What can the PNP learn from the JLP? Democracy. While the JLP was having their democratic process of candidate selection, PNP Representative Ian Hayles was standing on the platform doing what he does best, hurling insults at his opponents and calling up their names and, that style of politics. So, no, the Rise United, dirty style of politics. That's what he was up there doing. That style of politics where they talk nothing of development and developing the people they claim to want to represent. That style of politics of tracing and dropping them baggy and all them something. The boy, I'm so sick and tired of it, people. No substance to them thing, and this is why the people voted out Ian Hayles. But make we not jump the gun, make we talk about this. So the JLP did their data gathering and they conducted their internal election and they selected their person. The JLP has been doing quite a bit of this because a lot of their candidates are not going back. They are either retiring or the data gathering that they do internally is not in favor of the person who is there. So some of these, selection we don't even hear about because, it's an internal election, then pick them people and life goes on. It's a democratic process. Now in the PNP, on the other hand, every time that the PNP decides to put up a candidate or replace a candidate is lone warfare because the PNP not really deal with democracy. The PNP at the leadership of Rise United movement, them deal with disrespect, fling out people, use people, run with people, and then character assassinate people. This is how the PNP is functioning. Case in point, Lawrence Rowe. Lawrence Rowe was a member of the Rise United movement within the PNP, and of course, he was rewarded when they were able to capture the party with the position down at Central Kingston. And the PNP is so bad that them not even loyal to them own, them not even respectful to them own. After them put Lawrence Rowe there, less than a year from a general election, them fling out Lawrence Rowe. No run no internal election. Them no give him a chance to go to the delegates and go to the people. Them take him and fling him out right on him head top and put in the policeman, Steve McGregor, who told the people of Central Kingston when he was selected that him going to page Lawrence Rowe and sit him down. Intimidation tactic, right? Remember, how Mark Golding and the PNP said that them selected Steve McGregor. Him say him talk to some people down there and the people them come tell him this about Lawrence or one heap of something except for democracy. And then them promise Lawrence some money and position later on. So right then and there, the PNP not deal with democracy. Down in a Lisa Hanna constituency, Dayton Campbell went down there with polls. Him say him never show the people, him just go down there go tell them say him have polls and him going to move the man. And if the people him never stand up on their foot, they would have moved out Dr. Russell who had been there working with the people. Right? This is what they do. This is how they do. In fact, when Dayton Campbell first went down there, I tell the people them about polls and moving Dr. Russell. I was the one who the people them call and said them want me to tell the nation what Dayton Campbell come down there and try to do to them. They were ready to put up a fight and they were hell bent. Them said them did not want Waverly Hines and them did not want Pat Duncan. Them like Dr. Russell and that's who they were working with. Dayton Campbell and the PNP had to back off. Ian Hayles. How did Ian Hayles reach down in a western Westmoreland? First of all, when Ian Hayles became one of the vice presidents of the PNP, there was no delegate process, there was no democracy there, right? Mark Golan deal with it like a gunman style. Him said that the Rise United faction must put up two candidates and the PNP faction must put up two candidates, right? And that's how they selected their vice presidents. Normally, in the PNP, you would have a campaign process where each candidate, them come with them supporters and them, try to make a case for themselves to be one of the vice presidents of the party, right? So with Mark Gold in them now, as Mr. Gunman style, one faction put up two people, the other faction put up two people. Now, how did Ian Hayles reach down in Westmoreland? Only God he knows. We not hear nothing about no poll, we not hear nothing about no internal election, we not hear nothing about nothing at all. So this is what the PNP can learn from the JLP, and you cannot have peace and unity when your process of selection is not democratic. When you tell people that you have a poll which you showed nobody, and that is how you're putting people in and removing people, you cannot have a sense of peace and stability in a political organization that functions that way. Now, make we talk about Ian Hayles, because Ian Hayles was on the political platform talking up a bag of things about not just Garfield James, but about the councillor Ian Miles. Both men left the PNP and joined the JLP on principle and the absence of democracy in how Ian Hayles was inserted there, without any consultation of the people. Now, in order to lead the party and win their council seats, they would have had to bring over a lot of PNP people with them to vote for them, right?
Move out my way.
So
We are putting it Sunday.
Oh, yes, so nice! You look better in green.
Shout.
Me didn't know I look so good, but I start wearing long time.
Flames shot up, take over, Nova Scotia. The bossy bounce, everybody touch your shoulder. I to the left, man, I back it like coaster.
Let me tell you this. As an educator, I use the bell to signal the readiness.
From you looking at me, I know I'm a charger.
Councillor Miles just told you that as an educator, he understands the meaning of the bell. As an educator myself, I understand the significance of the bell. I was sinking in the ocean of lack of integrity over on the other side. But I heard the bell. I heard the bell. I'm saying to my brothers and I'm saying to my sisters who are left over there that they should listen to the bell, because they too can be saved by the bell. We are ready. We are ready. And we are extending open arms. Once you hear the bell and you are saved by the bell, we are ready to welcome you home. And yes, so nice, sweeter than sugar and spice.
So the man them left the PNP and win. Ian Hayles left Hanover at a deficit, having lost his seat, and him come to Western Westmoreland, a fast with the man them, a call up him man them name, and now him and the man them is going to face off. And him attack and say, send the two of them come. But oh, Ian Hayles have so much talk, and him is a loser. The man them no lose all now, Them no lose nothing yet. So Ian Hayles should be appealing to the people to try and beg the people them a blight as a loser coming from someplace else than to be up there calling up people name and try to rub out people when he is coming in at a deficit, a major deficit. So because of this deficit, I guess we can understand why he takes the position of they calling up people name and trying to disrespect people on political platforms than on the issues. Because Ian Hayles already lost on the issues when he lost in Hanover and had to migrate to Western Westmoreland. All of them. Wickham McNeil, who lost that seat and migrated to Trelawney. Dayton Campbell, who lost in Senan and had to migrate to Westmoreland. They've all lost on the issues. So, what I would say to Mr. Garfield James, stay on the issues. Don't go down the drop draws politics with Ian Eels them because Rise United style of politics. I think the Jamaican people are watching and many people don't like this style of politics. But guys, this is very interesting to watch. We will see how it come down when the people them decide. I wonder if Mr. Vegas have a circle them. Make we see how it go. On the topic of democracy, we want to say justice for Lawrence Rowe. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you see the PNP as a political movement that embraces democracy, or do you see the JLP being hurt by democracy? Let me know what you think. Guys, this is Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Keep it locked here. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.
Or Clarendon James, we are ready in Western Westmoreland for anybody who comes. We are ready. I wanted to say to you, look, I just want to put them in the Guinness Book of World Record, you know. I want to put those two in here tonight. They are the only two that try to mash up over here, so, and they succeed in mashing up over there. So. Put them in the Guinness Book of World Record. Like, the two of them was over here, and then try to mash it up. And you know what go? General Secretary, you know what go? And then jump across the other side. And then tackle the MP over there. And for Christ's sake, them mash it up over there. So have mercy. So, Jamaica, these are the two first councillors in Jamaica we're going to put in the Guinness Book of World Record for attempting and succeeding to mash up the Jamaica Labour Party in Western Westmoreland. How will it look? I want to say this to you. And it surprised me, you know. All week I see them running a row. You have the worst councillor in the last 10 years in the Sheffield Division. And you have the worst MP who ever served Western Westmoreland. And the two of them are fighting to see which one of them are like Grand Boss. You ever see that yet? You ever see that yet? Well, we don't see it now. But I am telling Horace Chang, the General Secretary of the Jamaica Labour Party, now pick one. Send the two of them come because we're ready.
Nightmares, nervous breakdowns, headache, them get heart attacks. We are not going back to the days of FinSac. We are not going back to being soft on crime. This administration knows how to fight crime. I am standing with the people who love this country, Jamaica. I am standing on the right side of history. We are not turning back.